Tonight on CTV News, weather updates after a strong winter storm hit Fort Collins this week. Plus, rent is rising in town. Find out what the median monthly amount is.
All this plus Rams sports and entertainment coming up right now.
Good evening, Rams. Thanks for tuning in to CTV News. I'm Kay Bennet.
And I'm Grace Reeder.
The median rent in Fort Collins has been increasing, and it is now near $1,400 per month. According to ApartmentList.com, rent in Fort Collins has increased faster than the national average over the past year. There is some good news. The annual rent price growth fell to less than 1% between December and January. Rent may seem high here, but Boulder is still has the highest rent in Colorado at $1,900 per month.
The Health District of Northern Colorado is seeking candidates to fill 2 seats in the Board of Directors. If you are interested, you have until Monday, February 29th at 5 p.m. to submit proper paperwork for the May 3rd election. Candidate self-nomination and acceptance forms can be picked up from the Health District located at 120 Bristlecone Drive. According to their website, the Health District is aimed at providing Larimer County residents with dental, mental, and preventative care services. They also help residents find affordable prescription and insurance options.
The Center for Disease Control announced on Monday that the E. coli outbreak at Chipotle appears to be over. Chipotle's first outbreak case was reported back in early December. A neurovirus outbreak also became a problem for the company that same month after 120 students at Boston College became ill from eating Chipotle. The Denver-based company has seen its stock fall 26% over the last 3 months, with a slight bump up after the CDC announcement. Chipotle plans to close all of its locations on February 8th for food safety discussions. So for now, you'll have to find another place to eat for your study break.
New Belgium lovers, delay your plans to visit the New Belgium Brewery in Asheville, North Carolina. The taste room will open in March and tours will begin in April. According to the company spokeswoman Suzanne Hackett, they are taking their time to get the right beer. New Belgium is currently testing their Fat Tire Amber Ale, 1554 Black Lager, and Ranger IPA. New Belgium has invested $140 million into the project.
Coming up next, we have an interview with a student who is starting a new community on campus. So exciting. But first, weather anchor Nicole Conklin is here with a preview of her forecast.
Hi, Nicole. What weather updates do you have for us tonight?
Hey ladies, thank you so much. I'm Nicole Conklin with a weather preview for all of you guys. Now right now we have our live cam up here at CSU. As you can see, it looks clear, but that's because we had plows going all night the other night, clearing that snow on our snow day. However, we have piles of snow all over campus accumulating because of that storm. Luckily, the temperatures got warm enough today that some of the snow did start to melt. So it was really wet all over campus, a lot of dripping from the roofs. Hopefully none of you guys got snow on your heads. However, we still have a lot of ice around, so I would be very careful. It was really slippery. I don't know about you guys, but I slipped a few times on campus today. Now we'll look at our current temp right now. It's about 12 degrees here in Fort Collins. However, it's going to feel a lot colder, about 4 degrees, because we have a wind chill, 6-mile-an-hour winds coming from the southwest. That's what I have for the preview for you guys, but stay tuned because I have the rest of the weather forecast coming up. Back to you, Kay and Grace.
Thanks, Nicole. Joining us now is CSU student Melissa Leavenworth. So tell us about the yoga organization.
So we're revitalizing the yoga club and we're turning it into the yoga community at CSU.
And what is the process of reviving a group like this?
So basically you have to go through all the paperwork again and you have to get a base group of people who are willing to support your organization as officers and as members.
And how many members do you think approximately you'll have come out? What are you hoping for?
Our numbers are starting off a little bit low, around 5, but we're hoping that as soon as we start to get the more regular and consistent yoga sessions up and running, we'll have more people join since they're all free.
Definitely. So right now there are 400 clubs and organizations on campus. I personally love yoga. Where do you feel like the yoga community fits into that?
I think that there are a lot of people on campus who are already asking for a yoga club or yoga community, so I think that we fit in perfectly. We're able to provide a network of people who are willing to get together and practice and grow together, and it really creates a lot of strong relationships.
So tell us exactly what happened. Why did it end in the first place?
The yoga club since about 2012 has kind of dwindled in numbers, and the last 2 officers who are kind of running the organization didn't get it completely registered, and so it wasn't really on the map for CSU, and they've actually gone off to do some other things now. So.
And with that, how are you planning to market this new society that you've created? How are you planning on, are you going to Facebook? Are you going to chalk the plaza? What are you going to do for that?
So we are already on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Ramlink, and we're teaming up with instructors from studios outside of CSU as well as at the rec at CSU. So we're hoping to offer a really wide range and variety of types of yoga to people and draw them in that way.
And who are you hoping will teach this? What qualifications do they have to have?
We're looking for people who have the 200-hour teaching certification, and we've got people that are from Core Power and the CSU Rec and that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Awesome, that sounds great. Well, thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course.
Coming up after the break, weather anchor Nicole Conklin will have the rest of her forecast. Stay tuned.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
Welcome back from the break, Rams. I'm weather anchor Nicole Conklin. Now right here I have a viewer photo sent in from one of our very own Rams. As you can see, there's a ton of snow still in our parking lots here at CSU. But the sun is still trying to shine through all of those clouds, which is why we had a lot of melting begin today. Now, we'll take a look at our overnight lows across the state. Now, looking at our western slope, our coldest temperatures will be -18 in Gunnison, followed by a -16 in Alamosa and -14 in Craig. We'll hop over to our eastern plains. It's going to be a tad bit warmer. We have 0 in Burlington, 0 in Lamar, -5 in Lyman, and 2 in Sterling. Now, our I-25 corridor starting at Pueblo, 0 in Pueblo, 0 in Colorado Springs, 6 in Denver, and 5 in Fort Collins. It's going to be one of the warmer towns, but that is not the case for tomorrow. Now, we'll look at our western slope again. We're going to have a 26 in Vail, 35 in Grand Junction, which is going to be one of our warmer temperatures. Looking at our eastern plains, 28 in Sterling, 32 in Burlington, 37 in Lamar and Pueblo. Now that's going to be our highest temperatures for tomorrow. 34 in Colorado Springs, 32 Denver, 29 in Fort Collins, which is not going to be pretty warm. So keep bundled up. We're going to still see a lot of snow not melting. So hang in there, guys. Hopping over to tomorrow's planner, 8 a.m. is going to be pretty cold. It's going to be 7 degrees. Stay bundled up, you guys. It's going to be clear, though. So the sunrise will be at 7:07 in the morning. Luckily, it's going to warm up just a tad around noon, 24 degrees. The clouds are going to start accumulating. Now hopping over to 4 p.m., the clouds are going to keep building, but it's going to go up to 28. The sunset will be around 5:20, and you can best believe that it's going to get a lot colder when the sun goes down. Now, looking at our 7-day forecast, Wednesday we had a high of 31 today. It's going to be a low of 5 tonight. Thursday, 33 with a low of 18. It's going to be just a tad warmer. Friday is going to be 39 with a low of 11. We'll keep warming up into our Saturday, 44 with a low of 17. Now it's going to drop again on Sunday to 36, and then Monday 37, warming up to a 46 on Tuesday. Now I really hope we see warmer temperatures as the week goes on. That's all the weather I have for you tonight, but coming up next with Molly and Karlee, we have the update in the world of CSU sports. We'll be right back.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Morning, Gary.
We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
Welcome back from the break, Rams. I'm sports anchor Molly Baltzer.
And I'm sports anchor Karlee Schwartzkopf.
The Ram fam got a little bigger today because the 2016 National Signing Day kicked off this morning in Moby Arena. The live stream event featured the 24 incoming signees for the 2016 Ram football season. Looking at these player stats, it was hard to pick out the top three, but I can say the Rams are going to be stacked next season. Jamal Hicks is joining the Ram fam, finishing his high school career with 157 tackles and 8 interceptions as a defensive back. Running back Rashad Body also signed with the Rams today, ranked as the 6th best fullback in the country. And Isaiah Panunzio joins the team with a recorded 72 catches, totaling 1,324 yards and 10 touchdowns as a senior. He was also a 2-time All-Colorado selection in 2014 and 2015. The players weren't the only ones featured on the stream today. Joe Parker, athletic director, and David Crum, senior associate athletic director, discussed their take on the signees, student involvement, and of course, the stadium. David Crum talked about the Brick campaign, a campaign geared to raise money for the stadium, saying it's a way for everybody to get engaged with the stadium. Today, over 1,600 bricks have been sold, getting the campaign nearly halfway to its goal of 3,500. Joe Parker also shared his excitement about the stadium, saying that he may not drive by every day, but probably about once a week. The Colorado State Stadium is set to open in 19 months.
Last night, the Colorado State men's basketball team gave the Mountain West undefeated San Diego State Aztecs a run for their money. Although the Rams came up just 2 points shy, the game was a constant battle up until the final buzzer. Seeking revenge from the last time the two Mountain West teams played, the Rams started off strong, leading the game by as many as 10 points and looking like the basketball team we have been waiting for all season. The Rams weren't going to give this 10-0 Mountain West team an easy win. As the game dwindled down, senior guard John Gillen made 2 clutch free throws with 5 seconds left, cutting the Aztecs' lead to 2 points. Unfortunately, Gillen couldn't lay in the last 2 points, which would have brought the game into overtime. In regards to key players, I gotta give this one to Joe Decima. He had 17 points and 6 rebounds. Also, this game was on air by ESPN2, and the Rams played in front of over 12,000 people. That can be a little nerve-wracking.
Very nerve-wracking. I couldn't agree more. Joe Decima is awesome. Not only is he one of the top scorers, but he's also one of the top rebounders, so completely agree on that one.
Yeah, he had a great game last night. The Colorado State women's basketball team is currently playing the Aztecs on their home court at Moby Arena. The overall 18-1 Lady Rams are going into this game with all the confidence in the world. Being 10-0 at home and #1 in the Mountain West, I predict that Colorado State will pull away with another win against the Aztecs. In regards to key players for the women's team, since they're currently playing, I'm going to go with the last time the Rams took on the Aztecs. That game, senior forward Alana Arias had a wonderful game. She picked up her first career double-double. She came away with 10 rebounds and 14 points. She played amazing. Personally, as a basketball player myself, I know that when I play a team really well, I know the next time I'm going to play them, I'm going to come in with just as much fire, and I think she's going to do that tonight.
I couldn't agree more. And I mean, not only her, but this team is on fire right now. If they win this game tonight, they're going to be on a 15-game winning streak in a row. So, I mean, they're just on fire.
Yeah, these Lady Rams are killing it.
They're killing it. Well, that's all the time we have for sports tonight.
Coming up after the break, entertainment anchor Emma Iannacone sits down with Manny Garza from Dungeons & Drafts. We'll be right back.
Test scores, GPAs, credits complete. They say what you've done, but they're only part of who you will become. With each new experience, discovery, and triumph, you become who you were always meant to be. And what you'll remember most is your state of curiosity, state of unity, state of awe.
Up here, there's something that makes the remarkable an inspirational thing. taking our work with this out of the lab and putting it into these all over the world.
Chasing tornadoes from the shadow of the Rockies.
A special sensitivity that revolutionized an industry.
All of this in a great Colorado town.
It's an exciting place to live and learn!
Colorado State University. Inspiration happens on higher ground.
Welcome back to the show Rams. I'm entertainment anchor Emma Iannacone. I hope you all enjoyed your snow day more than I did. I spent mine losing at Monopoly. If you haven't heard, the original series Gilmore Girls has been given a Netflix revival, just like Full House. Also like Full House, there will also be a character who is missing from the show. Adorable klutzy chef, Suki, played by Melissa McCarthy, will not be included in the revival. On Tuesday, McCarthy tweeted that she was never asked to return to Stars Hollow. However, she did wish them her best. Creator Amy Sherman Palladino commented on McCarthy's tweet, saying that she would gladly write Suki into the script if McCarthy's busy schedule allows it. I think it's safe to say that we would all love to see an appearance from Suki, as long as she doesn't set the inn on fire again. Here at Colorado State, a workshopped production of a play called Boy will be held in the Studio Theater of the University Center of the Arts. This play follows a family that has 3 girls. When the 4th girl is born, they decide to raise her as a boy. All's well until the boy develops characteristics of a girl. The production explores gender identity in a storybook tone that is sure to capture audience attention. If you're interested in seeing this play, it is free for all CSU students and $18 for general admission. Showtimes are 7:30 p.m. every Friday and Saturday night until February 13th, and again on Sunday, February 14th at 2 p.m. If you haven't been convinced to check out the show just yet, this Friday, CTV will be given an in-depth look into the play with cast and crew interviews during the first entertainment show of the semester. You won't want to miss it. After you see Boy this weekend, you and your friends will enjoy a night out at the local tavern. This tavern tailors to gamers and geeks alike. If you haven't heard of Dungeons and Drafts, we have a very special guest with us today, Manny Garza, a U.S. veteran. He is here to tell us about his tavern. Manny is the co-owner and social mothra of the Dungeons and Drafts. Welcome to the show, Manny.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So, first off, I'd like to ask you what exactly a social mothra is.
It's our take on a social butterfly. So, someone that's very active on Facebook, Twitter, social media. They don't always have to fall under the role of social butterfly per se, but it's kind of a equal take on social media.
Okay. So you're kind of like the PR representative?
Mm-hmm. I do all the events. I take a lot of people's feedback for events that they would like to see as well. We come up with creative ideas for all kinds of goings on in the tavern.
All of your events.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell us about your tavern, Dungeons and Drafts.
Okay, it's a geek and gamer tavern that's open to all ages. We do have a few events that are 18 and up, and that's our Cards Against Humanity nights where we play across the whole tavern. But mostly we have themed events, costumes. I'm wearing a Doctor Who costume. This is actually my normal attire for a normal day in the tavern. And we have geek-themed drinks, video game contests, board games, you name it.
Wow, sounds like a very geeky, wonderful place to go. So how long have you guys been open?
We opened in June 12th of last year.
Okay, and are you guys planning on any big events for the anniversary this coming year?
Yes, there will probably be a giant float on the top of the tavern.
Wow.
No, I'm just joking. That would be cool.
That would be very cool.
Not in the budget, but no, we'll have costumes, we'll have a bunch of tournament games as well. Right now we're really focused on the immediate events, which are our second Halloween on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's way cool. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's our take on people don't have to have a boyfriend or girlfriend or mate for that day. It's all about finding who you're perfect with in a zombie apocalypse.
I love that idea.
So that's our take. And then the next one is our table flipping contest in June 2nd.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, if you guys want to go check it out, Dungeons and Drafts is open Fridays and Saturday nights. It's actually open all week. But that's all the time we have tonight. Thank you so much, Manny. If you guys enjoy cosplay, Doctor Who, medieval theme parties, go check out Dungeons and Drafts. Also, tune in tomorrow for CTV for the news show, and tune in this Friday for the first entertainment show of the semester. Ram Life Entertainment host Gabe Pokras has a lot planned for Friday, including a live performance by the local band Pandas and People. Have a great night, Rams.